Hi, this is Eileen from Materialise, Belgium. In this tutorial video, we'll talk about doing a calibration for the Magic Simulation module. The simulation module creates virtual prototypes of your parts, so that you can visualize build risks. Based on this information, you can make the necessary modifications to increase build and part quality before actually building the part, and as such avoid wasting valuable time and money. The simulation module is easy to use, fast, and doesn't require simulation expertise. Moreover, you can run all your simulation-related operations without even leaving Magix. The simulation module allows you to do both mechanical and thermal simulation. In order to ensure that the behavior of your 3D printer and your material will be taken into account during the simulation calculations, you need to do a calibration. Calibration is sensitive to process parameters and materials. For mechanical simulation, you need to do a calibration build. For thermal simulation, you need to enter your material and process parameters. You can prepare a calibration build for mechanical simulation by simply clicking on Prepare Calibration Build and positioning the calibration parts on the build plate. You need to position these parts according to how you plan to cut the calibration samples later on. After printing, do not apply heat treatment on the calibration build. Instead, measure the Z height of each calibration part, wire cut the parts through the teeth, and measure the deformation of the parts after cutting. These measurements need to be done on the midpoint of the part's width. To calculate the actual deformation, you need to subtract the measurements after cutting from the measurements before cutting. Once this step is complete, you can create your calibration profile by clicking on Calibration. In the calibration window, you can specify the job name and the save location, followed by the calibration profile name, material, and height that you applied the cut through. You can enter the actual deformation results from the calibration under Part Deformation. As you click OK, your calibration job will be ready in the Job Manager. You can now run the calibration job from the Job Manager. Once the job is finished, your calibration profile will be directly available in your mechanical simulation window. Alternatively, if you already have inherent strain values obtained from a previous calibration, you can go to the Mechanical tab under the Simulation Settings menu, create a new calibration profile, give it a name, choose the material type, and enter these values. When you click on Save, your new calibration profile will be ready to use. For thermal simulation, you need to go to the Thermal tab, create a profile, define a profile name, the material, and the process parameters to replicate the behavior of your 3D printer. When you click on Save, your new calibration profile will be ready to use. Thank you for watching, and please make sure you check our other tutorial videos. For further questions about our software, please don't hesitate to contact the support line of your nearest Materialise office.